starting from this financial year 2012-13, the country is adopting the 12th 5-year plan, and I would like to highlight some of the key challenges and also priorities that should be addressed in this 12th 5-year plan. The first would be the strengthening of the institutions and processes of planning at the subnational level. I mean, the formulation of the 12th 5-year plan has been quite centralized, led by the National Planning Commission, and over the next 5 years the central government and also the state governments need to invest adequately in strengthening the institutions of planning at the state and district level. Those are the state planning boards and the district planning committees, and so that when the 13th 5-year plan would be formulated 5 years down the line, it should actually be a decentralized planning process which should formulate the 13th 5-year plan. The second key challenge that needs to be addressed over the next 5 years is with regard to systemic weaknesses in the government apparatus in most of the states, and particularly the backward states, which is rooted in the acute shortage of staff in many sectors. So both shortage of staff as well as this lack of having an appropriate mix of skills in the staff is something which needs to be addressed. Otherwise, even if we manage to get more budgetary allocations for the flagship schemes in the development sectors, the quality of utilization of funds in those schemes would continue to be not so satisfactory or below par unless we address this problem of shortage of staff. The third, with regard to quality of expenditure, the third priority is to improve transparency on fund flows from the budgets and fund utilization at the district and sub-district level, and for that the treasury system in the states should be made public through linking it up online. With the help of the National Informatics Center, the treasury information can be provided online, and some such systems should also be developed for those flagship schemes where the funds are bypassing the treasury system. So better transparency, better information about fund flows and fund utilization at the district and sub-district level is definitely going to lead to better quality of expenditure. And finally, we do have a number of strategies for the disadvantaged sections of population. The country has adopted gender responsive budgeting to address the gender based disadvantages confronting women. We have a scheduled caste subplan, tribal subplan. Recently, we have also adopted the multi-sectoral development program or MSDP and the Prime Minister's new 15 points program for the religious minorities. But there are design flaws and there are a number of implementation gaps and issues with regard to each of these budgetary strategies. Unless these design flaws are addressed and implementation is improved adequately, then the planning and budgeting process would not be able to ensure any kind of inclusive growth in India.